Hello, welcome to Aquadoestarot. Today I am going to venture into doing something that I used to do over on TikTok called Zodiac Roulette, where I allow Spirit to tell me who I'm going to be reading for today. I haven't really done this in a love format, so I'm going to start doing that on here. And what I'll be doing is I'll be getting Spirit to use these cards and this dice to tell me who I'm going to be reading for today. So I will start off with the cards. I will shuffle them up a little bit. Okay, Spirit, love connections, zodiac signs. Love connections, zodiac signs. Okay, right, I'm going to lay them out like this. I'm going to put that one there as well, just to make it all fit in the screen. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to give this a shake, and then I'm going to drop it on the cards. And whichever one we land on will be the zodiac we are reading for. And of course, whichever zodiac is facing upright on the dice will be the connection, the love connection of which we will be doing a reading for. Okay, Spirit. Use your guidance, please, and your energy to direct us to the correct zodiac signs that I need to do a reading for today. Who will I be connecting with today? Okay, so we've got an Aries, which is there. And wait, was it this one? Yes, it was this one. Aries and an Aquarius. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to just stick that there. And then stick the Taurus, Aries there, so you can see that. Okay, I will keep these to hand just in case we have any other influencing zodiacs that I need to tap into, because you never know. All right, so firstly, I'm going to ask Spirit to tell me the overall energy of this connection. Just to get an idea of, who I'm connecting with, because that really helps. And also just to find out, is this connection a good one or a bad one? And just so I get a sense of where the overall reading will take me. So we've got energies of Aries and Aquarius, please, Spirit. What is the overall energy in regards to their connection? That's a lot. I'm going to put them ones back and see if they come out again. Overall energy, please. I'm going to ask for one more card. Thank you. I like the way that just kind of pushed its way out there. Under the deck, we've got love. So that's a good sign. Okay, so I'm going to lay these out. Try and get them in where you can see them. The chaser. I like you. Separation and camera. Okay, let's have a look. So reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from past memories and make memories. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. The chaser, chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. And then the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Okay, so overall, the energy doesn't seem too bad. It feels like there could be some sort of troubles when it comes to like past traumas. I'm sorry, I just got to keep checking my microphone to make sure it's still on because it turned off halfway through a reading the other day and I was not pleased. Yeah, so it feels like there is difficulties in this current relationship due to past situations. The feeling of, you know, you've been abandoned before in many ways, and, you know, that plays a part in how you are in the relationship. The separation, I feel like that's just thinking about you. Maybe you are at a distance from each other. Maybe you live far away. You've got the unsure of future. So maybe one of you doesn't know where you stand. You haven't like maybe had that important conversation about like, what do we actually want in the future? You know, haven't made plans. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity. But it's saying that what you've got is solid and it's good. I just think that potentially lacking some communication, future planning, I feel like one or both of you have tendencies to self-sabotage or be very stuck in the past. And, you know, the things that happened in the past might be still affecting what's going on now. But to learn that you have moved on from that past and it's time for growth and, you know, and change. And it feels like this person that you are currently with or you are interested in or whatever level you are at right now is a very good, solid connection. And actually, I wonder if it's this connection that will help you work on these issues for both of you. I feel like maybe you both have issues when it comes to trust, feeling secure, you know, worrying if the other person is going to disappear. Okay. With these cards, I'm just going to like find out what the connection is. So we've got the overall energy of the connection, but I'd like to know what kind of connection this is. Like, you know, is this, you know, destiny, or we'll find out. Anything else, please, Spirit? Just going to shuffle one more time just to make sure. Thank you. Okay, one more time now. Okay, we're all good. So honeymoon at the bottom there. Let's pull these together and have a look. I just said destiny and then soulmate energy comes out there. So that's pretty good, right? It says let go of control issues. So Yeah, I feel, I don't think it's control in like a narcissistic way. I don't know. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe it's not about trying to speed up the process. Maybe it's not about like, oh, we best make a plan really quick. Maybe there doesn't need to be a plan, and that the now, and you'll get there wherever it is that you are meant to go. And holding on to what's coming next might be causing a block between you. It's as if like one of your energies is so focused on that there's not a lot of now talk. But with what worth waiting for, and free yourself. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's time to take control of your life, take back control of your life. So there we go, let go of control issues, which says to me, let go of the things that you can't control right now. Let go of the need to have a constant plan, but instead, gain control of the now, of how you are now. Because, I feel like with this energy, and I feel like this could be for both of you, the past has a massive grip on who you are now. And that's fair enough. Our past will always be a part of who we are. But when you allow that to take control of the now, it can cause issues. And then I guess, it can create this sense of, I need to be in control of everything in the future because I lost control before and I didn't have a very good time. And so I think what Spirit is saying is that this connection is the connection to start letting go and just appreciating the now, the moments that you are having right now. And, I feel like with the camera energy, it's that it's literally saying, let go of the past, but remember to take images of the now. Be present, okay? And also, like, you would never capture photos, right, of things that were bad, right? You always want to capture photos of the things that are making you feel great in the now, to hold on to them. But you would never take a picture of a really bad day or a really bad event, unless you're a journalist. But you would never like take that to then look back on it in a few years' time and be like, oh, remember that day, that was really bad. People don't tend to do that. We take photos of the moments that mean the most to us so we can look back on them, because we want to hold on to them. But the bad stuff, we don't hold on to. So interestingly enough, with that camera here, it's kind of saying that, right? It's saying like, only bring forward with you things that are meaningful and try to free yourself from the things that are not. you know, because it will cause issues, you know, in your connections, and also like your ability to love yourself. And you have to be able to love yourself. You have to be able to be okay with who you are. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is something a little bit different. And I'm just going to use one deck to find out Aquarius's energies and their intentions, and then a different deck for Aries energies and intentions. And then, you know, at the end, we'll sort of like gather it all up and see what, you know, the overall outcome type energy. Okay, so this side. Could we find out energy of Aquarius, please? Firstly, who are they? What are their intentions with this connection with Aries? Thank you. And also, how do they feel? Ooh, how do they feel? Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add, please, Spirit, on Aquarius? Thank you. Okay. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom there. So a new start, a new beginning, a new stable beginning. Okay, so we've got, who are they? The Hermit, Strength, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, and Page of Wands. So I asked, who are they? What are their intentions? And how do they feel? So I feel like this top line is correct. The Hermit, we've got someone who has been quite reserved and closed off from the world for a while. But it's been in order to find strength within themselves, to also, you know, with the Eight of Swords, potentially try and free themselves from their own mind. I feel like they have felt very trapped and, you know, found that the best way to, you know, deal with that was to put themselves into hermit mode and face themselves. It's kind of like the shadow self, right? You've got the crows there, which symbolize shadow self to me. And it's like, you know, kind of forcing yourself to look at it and deal with it and go in there, but also untying yourself, untying that knot or chain that you've had around your mind. The Page of Swords with the intentions. I feel like this Aquarius energy is very knowledgeable and just wants to help people with what they know. Like, I feel like they do a lot of digging around and research, and they just like to share it with others. And when it comes to their partners, you know, that's kind of how they show their love. It's a form of, I don't know, I know this, you're struggling with something, let me help you. Maybe it comes across as a little bit much sometimes, but it's their love language. It's how they connect and, you know, express their love. And when I ask the feelings, we've got Page of Wands. This connection makes Aquarius feel young, feel youthful, feel like they can be playful again, very passionate. They're very attracted to you. And they just feel like they can just be who they are with no worries, no judgments. And that is a very good energy to have. And yeah, they are definitely very interested in you, Aries. Okay, Aries. Energies for Aries, please. Who are they? Thank you. Thank you. What are their intentions with Aquarius? Aries intentions with Aquarius, please, Spirit. Thank you. And how do they feel? Thank you. Anything else, please, Spirit? Oh dear. They feel a lot by going by that. They feel a lot. And it came up with the Ace of Cups. So they feel a lot of love and passion and emotions towards you. The cup is overspilling. Whoa, okay. I don't know why I kept shuffling there. Normally I would have stopped. There's a hesitant feeling, though. I'll just look at them in a second because I didn't mean to ask them to come out. They just did. So, okay, so this was the first one. So who are they? 8 of Wands, King of Swords. And then I asked their intentions. Eight of Wands, King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, everything is fine, 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Who are they? Someone with a lot of passion. They like to communicate. They might come across as a little bit headstrong, stubborn, not willing to see things from a different perspective because they think they already know it. And there are a lot of things that I'm sure they already do know, but there might still be some that they don't, but they believe that they do. I asked the intentions. Now, the 4 of Pentacles shows, finding stability, financial stability within, the physical world, stable home, stable job, and being protective of it, which we did have the Sword and the Rose, which is that protective energy, building something that you wish to protect. And the 10 of Swords came out as well, which intentions, I don't think your intentions or the, Aries intentions are to cause pain. Everything is fine. See, normally it is the 10 of Wands, but this is a bonus card. And, everything is fine. It's like their intentions are to get through this pain that they've dealt with you. And, you know, how they feel is they want to give Aquarius everything that they can, everything that they can, and anything that they can provide. They want to give it. And obviously, you know, their feelings, Ace of Cups. So, you know, it's a very loving energy, and I think they want good things with you. The other cards that came out, the Moon, Knight of Cups, Tower, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like this was like extra information. So it's like they've dreamt of someone like you, but also potentially there's something that they haven't quite told you. There could be something under the surface that they haven't said, or they feel like they can't be fully themselves around you for some reason. They want to with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they want to feel safe around you. But the Tower is here, and it's like, I feel like they are scared of taking that risk in case it blows up in their face, you know, if something goes really wrong. And with the Five of Pentacles energy, the feeling of, you know, what if they are honest and they get left behind, or you become, you know, no longer interested in who they are. I feel like that is a very strong energy coming in for Aries, because a lot of information came through for them. So obviously I don't know who is watching this. I would say if you are an Aquarius and you are dealing with an Aries that, you know, seems to be shut off for some reason, I feel like there needs to be some sort of communication. I'm going to find out what Spirit suggests that you do about this. Spirit, what do you suggest the Aquarius energy does in regards to the Aries in their life, please? What is your advice? Thank you. Thank you. Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. It's like that breaking the cycle again. Breaking that cycle in your head. There's a closed off energy that you give off, Aquarius, that makes people feel like you're not fully approachable. I understand, you know, you're going through a lot of self-healing, dealing with your shadow self, but I think it's causing an issue here. I think it's about finding the balance between being passionate towards this person, but also knowing that you still have this energy that you need to work on. It's Ten of Swords as well, so it shows me that I feel like you're getting to the end of it. I don't know how close, but it's like you are going on this journey. The other thing coming in as well is let them in. I feel like you're very closed off. I feel like you're both closed off. I feel like you are trying to do this journey on your own, and I feel like you are trying to fix these things in silence and not getting any help or support. And that could be affecting how you are, like especially if it's draining your energy. And the other energy that came out is Knight of Cups and the Emperor, which says to me that Spirit is advising that you maybe do some sort of romantic gesture towards your Aries connection. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's just saying do something random, say something random, write a little note or a little song or a picture, or just buy them something random that, is really weird, but it has some sort of sentimental thing that they weren't expecting, just to let them know that you are thinking about them. And that you do love them. Star is right there as well, so I'm definitely talking to you, Aquarius. This is a mission for you to do in order to make Aries feel connected with you. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's finding that balance. As I said, finding the balance between working on yourself, making sure that the connections you are in, their needs are being met too. Obviously, as an Aquarius, I understand the closed off thing. We always feel like we have to do everything by ourselves. But, interesting. See, you think you have to do everything on your own. So this Aries is trying to do everything, or not do everything, but offer some sort of stability or something that you've not had before, just wants to give something to you, or just wants to help you with whatever you need. And I feel like you reject it a lot without realizing. Like, you might be like, I don't know, you might say, oh no, don't worry about it, I'm fine. Or, no, I'm good. Or, no, I don't need any help, don't worry. Which is ironic, because your love language is helping others, and you want to help people all the time, and you want to give people your knowledge and the things that you know, but yet you won't seem to take it from anybody else when you were struggling. Yeah, Six of Swords. It's like there's people around you that really want to help, and it might not just be your Aries connection. It could actually be a lot of people that are trying to help you and, keep you afloat. And I feel like you keep rejecting it, or look, you're not even putting any effort into steering this boat. It's them crows that are doing it. You're just kind of like, whatever. You've got some crows at the back there have just kind of given up. They're not even going to try and help you anymore. You may think you're a bit of a know-it-all. You may think that you know everything, which is interesting because I just said that about Aries too, right? With the King of Swords, they can feel like, or come across as if they know everything and they aren't willing to hear a different perspective. And I also feel like that's you as well, which is funny because there's a lot of energies here where you are quite literally mimicking each other. but you're both doing the same thing. Which is so funny, right? It's like you're doing the exact same, giving each other the exact same energy. The World. Aquarius has come back round at the bottom there. 5 of Pentacles. But in reverse. I feel... Okay, Aquarius. I feel like you are worried about being abandoned, definitely. But you might also be at a point where you're so used to it that, I don't know, or you lock yourself away. Yeah, you haven't been, like, it's not this one where, you know, you've been left out. You have left yourself out by not communicating and potentially going into self-sabotage, trying to deal with it on your own, and it's like you've got yourself into a little bit of a complicated situation. 6 of Wands in the reverse. You want success in something, but something is blocking you from getting that, and that's probably you getting inside your own head. With 8 of Swords, there is a lot of things that you need to deal with to get out of your own way. And stop locking yourself. It's interesting because, you know, there are parts of me that are relating to this reading personally. As an Aquarius, I feel there is a lot of things here that I probably need to pay attention to, because I can behave in ways that sometimes I'm not fully aware of. And it's interesting because when I was getting the cards ready, there was a card that was in one of the decks from a completely different deck that I didn't even want, and it's the 3 of Air. And it's that, you know, loss, the fear of loss or losing something. And I didn't really understand why it was there. I did try and ask Spirit, but it didn't really give me a lot of information. So I did wonder if Spirit would try and give me some sort of information through this reading. Now, obviously, I'm sure I'm connecting with the people that this is intended for, but I think in any reading that I do, I always come away with something that I'd never even thought about before. And, you know, Spirit has a way of doing that for me. I can't read for myself very well, but when I do other people's readings, the information comes in then. But the reason I'm, you know, shocked that this has come out is I was writing a song a few years ago about this, about how this energy of like, I've trapped myself. But, you know, the key has actually been there the entire time. The key has always been there. But I've just been too wrapped up in my own stuff to see it. But I can always let myself out. And I feel like I have done that now. I've started to open the door, but I'm not fully there yet. But this, you know, the world is like, you can have anything you want if you want it. If you let people in, stop trying to face the world on your own, you know. Okay, a little bit more information about Aries, please. Wow. Okay. What does Aries need to do in regards to this connection, please, Spirit? What does Aries need to do? What does Aries need to do? Page of Wands. You've got, again, energies of matching. And I put how, when I asked how you feel, how Aquarius feels, it was the Page of Wands. And your advice, Aries. Your readings are basically mimicking each other. It's so interesting. Ace of Pentacles again. So the Nine of Pentacles. What do you need to do? It's interesting now, right? Because, Aquarius is being told to open up and stop trying to do things on their own. But Aries is being advised to support that way of doing things within Aquarius. Don't allow them to struggle, but promote their personal growth in whichever way it is that they are finding it. Just the reminder of that they don't have to do it alone, that you are there, will be very helpful to them. But also don't force your help upon them, because this is a path that Aquarius does need to kind of take alone, because it's their own self-healing. But yeah, see this? So the Nine of Pentacles represents, a strong, independent person who has nurtured themselves. But you can see in this card, there is a little bird on the top there. Just that little sidekick, little support, kind of there, just helping out, observing, but not imposing what they think, which is totally fine if there is a moment where the advice would be very good. But one thing about Aquarians is they really struggle with that. they really struggle with feeling like they're being told to do something in a certain way. I think it's that King of Pentacles approach, slow and steady. Be there, but don't try and rush it, is what I'm thinking. Don't try and rush their process, because this has to be done. The same as you're probably going through a healing journey too. And I feel like because your energies are both exactly the same, and, when I asked, what do you need to do? Page of Wands, Eight of Swords. It's to allow Aquarius to remain playful, to, help her come out of this. Remind her of what makes her laugh, keep her happy, But also remember, it's not your responsibility for someone else's emotions. That's something that I have to put out there, because, when we put that pressure on ourselves that we have to be someone's happiness, and then if they're having a bad day, we're going to instantly assume that it's our fault because we're supposed to be their happiness. It's more about supporting, being someone that they can go to and be playful with, to help them come out of the trap that they're in, but not to force them. And I just feel like this is a very, very, where was it? Six of Pentacles. It's this give and take energy, It's that balance. You've got a very good harmonious balance. And I think what I'm actually trying to say with this is that there is actually nothing wrong in regards to your connection and how things are, apart from some communication issues about how you both are truly feeling about past situations or current situations. I feel like one or both of you feel like you need to cover up or hide how you truly feel for some reason because of the fear of abandonment, or just feeling like you're going to be judged. Judgment card. But you're going to be fine, is what I'm getting here. You both are going to be absolutely fine. This is a good connection. And yeah, it's just the minor things that need working on. Like, it's not even that big. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just a matter of supporting each other through the healing journeys, the growth, in whichever way each other have to do it, because that could be different, even though you're very similar. But how you choose to heal and deal with things may be different. And because that person might not do it the same way as you, that's totally fine. Like, they don't have to, because they're doing it their own way, the way that they have to do it. But don't take it as an insult if they don't follow your instructions to heal or do something. Because, you know, we're all just navigating our way through life, and some things work for people and some things don't work for other people. You know, it's all of our own personal journeys, and those do have to be kept separate. How we do that has to be kind of kept separate for it to be our own journey. But it's absolutely fine to be in a connection where you both understand that and can communicate that. Like, you know, it's absolutely fine if you say, oh, I don't think I could do it like that. But also then add, but you have to do you have to do this the way that works for you. You know, you can be open about your curiosity and confusion about why someone might do something a certain way, but never judge them unless they're hurting someone. But as long as they're not hurting anybody, you know, it's just supporting each other. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to close down this message now because it's gone on for a very long time. And I want to get a personal message through these cards for Aquarius, please. A personal message that they need to hear right now. A personal message for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Oh, this one. Find your tribe. Anything else? Unplug. Choose love. Okay, and now a personal message for Aries, please, Spirit. Thank you. Breathe deeply. Give each other space. Okay. And believe tell the truth. Yeah, okay. This reading is definitely going on for a long time, but you know. Find your tribe. So when I said about the Six of Swords, about how you've got people pulling you and you're not paying attention, I do feel like, that's what this means. Pay attention to the people who care and who are still around and are trying to support you. Don't shut them out. Your spiritual tribe is out there, and once you find your tribe members, rejoice together, motivate each other, support each other, and stick together. Share your accomplishments, hopes, desires, and heartbreak. Praise each other and offer the kindest tough love when needed. There's strength in numbers. You're never alone. So, yes, Aquarius, as I said, you seem to close off and you try and do everything on your own, and you don't have to do it all on your own. The personal healing, yes, but you still don't have to do that on your own. Like, you can still have support from people. Unplug. Recharge your soul batteries by unplugging from the digital world. Connect with yourself by disconnecting from distractions, such as other people's to-do lists. Take a stroll. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds in the trees have just as much to teach you as the internet. Interesting. I like to talk to the birds. Choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Choose a path of love. Sorry, my speech is starting to go a bit stuttery. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously, show your love openly, show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. Six of Pentacles. In fact, you have a hard time with self-love. Start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Unconditional love, very important. Okay, Aries, message for you. Breathe deeply. Breathe big, let it all in. Expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause. Inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. So keep calm, Aries. Give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. That could be connecting to, as I said, like, don't try and force the other person to be a certain way. They are who they are. They can't just change abruptly if there's something that they're doing that isn't meeting what you need. But also that communicating thing, like, as I picked up on early on in the reading, there is a communication issue. And I feel like, in order to work through it, a good conversation is important. But when the time is right, if Aquarius is feeling a little bit off at the moment, allowing that to be processed first could be beneficial. And when, Aquarius is seeming a little bit more, themselves, Page of Wands energy, bubbly, playful, that would be a good time to start that conversation. And lastly, believe. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape. The best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Sorry, my brain. Everything is possible. Okay. So, Aquarius, if this reading connected with you, please like and comment. I love hearing. Aries, if I've connected with you, again, please like and comment. I love hearing. And if I, for some reason, have connected with both, again, please like and comment. I'd love to hear. And I do hope this has helped in some way. I didn't mean for it to go on this long, but, you know, Spirit always is the boss, you know. Spirit is the one that tells me what I need to do, and this reading needed to be this long. So I'm going to leave that reading there. I appreciate you for stopping by and watching this video. And as I said, please comment. I do love to hear. And I will see you again very soon for the next Zodiac Roulette. Goodbye.